Cake Boss is a family reality TV show on TLC. It is about Carlos Bakery in Hoboken, New Jersey. There they make elaborate cakes for all types of occasions. Cake Boss is a TV show, and TV shows are a form of mass media, which is one of the agents of socialization, meaning it's influencing the viewers in many ways. Buddy Valastro is the boss and head baker of Carlos Bakery. Androcentrism is being reinforced because Buddy is a male boss and his sisters in the show have a more supportive role in the bakery. For example, they work the front of the bakery and have to run all final decisions by Buddy. Their jobs are to assist Buddy, a man, in whatever he needs to get done. In the diagram, I put the masculine traits of Cake Boss inside the masculine circle, and I also put the feminine traits of Cake Boss inside the feminine circle, because the traits of the show are being reinforced. I put baking on the outside of the masculine circle because traditionally in society it would be considered a woman's role. In the diagram, I put the traits of a woman named Lori that I will be introducing you to in the following clips. These traits are on the outside of the circle, while her trait of being physically attractive is in the inside of the feminine circle. Now let's take a look at an episode of Cake Boss. This episode displays material culture by having a woman bodybuilder named Lori wanting to get a cake made to look just like her.
My posing suit, like, we can do that on, yeah. The physique is more like feminine, like.
Yeah, feminine. It's all at the end of the.
In this clip, Lori describes how she wants the cake to look. Even though she's a female bodybuilder, has a muscular physique, and displays a pose taking up more space, these typically are considered masculine traits, but yet she still wants her cake to look more feminine. Lori is challenging androcentrism and favoring masculine traits by being a bodybuilder, having a muscular physique as a woman. In this next clip, it shows how androcentrism is being reinforced while making Lori's cake in the bakery.
Day, Ralph sculpting a body, his biggest challenge is going to be proportion. You know, getting it to not look too masculine and really capture the beauty of what Lori is.
But can I just tell you something? This looks like a man.
We were kind of having fun with it, and we were going to make her like a giant She-Hulk.
I appreciate the fact that Ralph exaggerates things, you know, but in this case, he made her too big. Guy bodybuilders, they just want to get jacked and ripped as big as they possibly can. Girls are really trying to do sculpting, so they kind of take offense if they're done too big.
She's gonna hate you.
Come on.
Ralph, one of the sculptors in the bakery, described how he wants to make the cake look like a giant She-Hulk, thinking all bodybuilders are supposed to have a large masculine figure. As you see, Buddy reinforces androcentrism in this situation by saying they need to keep the beauty of her because she's a woman, as well as defining a man's bodybuilder as big and jacked, and a woman as a more refined version of a man, which then they would take offense if they were as big as a man. In this last clip, they show the cake almost fully done. They are still reinforcing androcentrism, but he still thinks because this cake is of a woman's figure, it still needs to be more feminine, not taking in the consideration that it is a female bodybuilder and they're going to have a more muscular physique. Then he asks for suggestions from a woman helper because as a woman, she should know if something looks more feminine than a man.
I finished the cake, I stepped back and I look at it, just looked really masculine. I mean, she was jacked to begin with, but then I'm like, how are we gonna make this look more feminine? Any other ideas for this or what?
Even though Cake Boss reinforces androcentrism most of the time, each episode is different. If you like to bake and get creative ideas like I do, then you should continue watching. Thank you.